I still play Another Radius 2. I don't really make long videos on it anymore, and I'm trying to get better on that, especially with 1.0 coming out really soon. Probably rephrase that, not very soon. Anyways, I still have the same save file from when I made that video when I only had 20 hours on the save. And right now I'm actually sitting on around 85 hours. And I kind of just wanted to give a new base tour of what all I have. Despite just walking inside, I want to start this video off outside just to show off my current kit. I had to swap out that old kit from 0.13 because for whatever reason, whenever I touch that, it crashes. So yeah, this is what we're currently rocking with. We got the modern Mosin, Glock 18, the M4A1. All of these mags, I usually have a dump pouch for, meds and all that. I used brand new, it's not an artifact detector, I use a brand new artifact detector that can do the flash shit like ITR1. And then here's the backpack I run with. Usually carry cigarettes and a lighter in this pouch along with my food. Got spare Glock mags and then some extra ammo for if I need to say like reload my Mosin mags. Over here I usually bring some cleaning supplies that I don't think I've ever actually used in the zone, but bring some full heals, which I usually have one on my arm as well, and then my distortion mask with some ammo for my M4 because outskirts really drains your ammo. Anyways, onto the cool shit that is the base. I somehow haven't 100%ed this game, technically. Over here, we have every collectible and artifact you can get in the game that's like a loot, not mission. So you got, artifacts going from AO11 to AO59, I think, in number order, from lowest to greatest. Here, you got the random shit that you can't really, organize right, because, these devs hate me specifically. There's probably a couple hundred spoons there, honestly. And then up here's the shit you can kind of stack normal. Cans they've always been up there. I'm too lazy to move them. Got all of these cubes, teacups, soap, cans, all of these padlocks. I didn't realize how many padlocks I really had. And these fuck-ass Rubik's Cubes that never stack, right? Oh, and then wrenches have always been up here, so that hasn't changed. Here's my backpack where I store my armor plates. We got a bunch of the max level heavy plates sitting in there, so I can, throw them in my chest rig. This is my pistol wall. We have every pistol in the game on here, I think. It should be. And just a bunch of them. This is my shotgun kit. I'm not going to take it off because, this game's still broken. You got a Saga 12 on the back with an Easy H on the front. Got some spare rounds. You got these extended mags, tracer slugs in them for some reason. Heels and the helmet. Kind of got a little gun cleaning station over here. This is where most of my shit is, and some spare 5.56 on the wall. Over here is where all the mug collectibles are. I'm definitely missing a few. I think there used to be white mugs, but I guess they don't really exist anymore. I don't remember where any of my white mugs went, but some early access ones and all the other shit. Here's my med wall, which is still insane, and it's usually more. I'm actually kind of running low right now. I'll put that there. But yeah, all of those. And then my sniping kit that I have never actually used. I haven't used the shotgun one either. I don't use any of these. You got your regular shit. You got a... We might be outside now, but that's not the point. We got this SVD here that is also... I don't think ever been really used. You got scope on the top and then EOTech on the side. And you have a Keter as your sidearm. Some ammo for the SVD, and then some spare Keter mags, as well as the SVD mags. Over here's all my food that never really gets used, because I usually run infinite stamina because I'm a chud. But we got all these chocolate bars, crackers, which I have a tart mod on still, and then these, the sprats. Now we kind of get to the collectible part. We have the, early access plaque. You got the sugar cube, sugar tin thing, plates, frying pans. Actually, there's another one down here. Then over here is where a lot of my shit is. Got these PPSH toys. You got probes. Up here you have my couple random headlamps and then radios, along with the telephone and my letter blocks. And then I also just found a regular Rubik's Cube. So yeah. Got a bunch of teddy bears down here with this little, whatever the fuck they're called, dolls. Dump truck toy. My crippling smoking addiction with a couple lighters for all of those probably enough. Got a couple regular wrenches, regular soap, and then all of these flashlights because my base really needs to be illuminated sometimes. And then all 3 of the petros. Other than that, back here we have a little stashed AK kit. I very rarely run. I have used it though, unlike the others. Distortion mask, which sometimes I'll throw a petro on there. Meds, obviously. You can kind of tell the type of kit I run. And then a bunch of 30 round AKM mags with this stash on the back. Over here is a random, this is the kit I used in the bison video I made, and it has not been touched since August, I think. Wait, it wasn't even August when I can't remember when I made that video. Over here is all my bucket helmets. There is definitely more bucket helmets, but usually when I find one I have to leave it because my bag's already so full. So maybe I'll make a video where I go out and I go look for them, but I think we have, 11-ish. Back here is all of my ammo. You got the regular ammo boxes organized by caliber, and then you got tracers on the right. And I guess P plus now that exists for 9x18. And then you got sniper rounds on top, rifle, pistol / SMG, and then on the bottom you have shotgun shells. Oh yeah, and then it's pretty much the same organization over here except with the bigger ammo tins rather than the tiny boxes. Other than that, this is where if you're really into guns, this part's gonna get nice. Back here is all of my mags. You got the fuck-ass 417 mags that can't stack at all. You got, I think this is 9x18. You got Keter mags, all 3 types. You got the Bison mags. You got GSH 18, the Makarov. And then up here is 9x19. You have M9, Glock, and then, which I don't own any extended Glock mags, I'm realizing. And then MP9, which I really want to run more. That gun's really fun. Over here, you got the shotgun ones down on the bottom for the Saga 12. You got SVD, Mosin, and then SR25 clips, because for a gun, for a caliber that only has one gun, like 7.6251, I'm not giving it its own spot. That's why the SR25 gets to be with 7.6254. Up here is my 9x39, so you got the Groza mags, so many low cap Asval mags, but yeah, Asval and VSS mags. Over here's my 5.56, which, yeah, it's not a lot, just G36 and M4. But you got 5.45 for the AK-74, and down here's the 9x39 for the AK and the SKS. Over here is my gun receiver wall for NATO. You got, I know they're not all NATO, but you know, you got the G36 stash, you got the M4, the Benelli, and the MP9. Over here's my NATO, my quote-unquote NATO attachments, as well as flashlights. And then you got my NATO gun wall, which has this broken M4 with no recoil. Couple just random, guns. And then you have the NATO attachments over here from barrels, hand guards, grips, and then up top there's some random shit, I guess. Over here there's a lot more guns, all Soviet and Europe, as well as like Asia type guns over here. You pretty much got everything from AKs to Mosins to the VSS and the SKS and the BitYaz, all that. Got the receivers for all of them over here. Attachments for them, which this isn't even in the game anymore. It's not even functional. Don't know why I have it. And lasers. And it's got my gun building station, which I also clean a lot of parts over here. Which is NATO shit on this wall, Soviet shit on this wall. For like the stocks and attachments / like gas blocks. Not gas blocks, what are they called? Dust covers. And it's the same thing as the NATO shelf over there, except with like the Soviet parts. I actually think that might be overall it for what I have. But if you do have any Into the Radius video ideas, feel free to leave them down below. I will try, like, good ideas, I do try. Like, there's just not a lot of good ideas. But, yeah, keep up. The support has been crazy lately, especially on TikTok. So if you want to go follow me there, you can. Feel free.